What secrets lie behind the closed doors of the Ministry of Defense? What could drive a global superstar like Jin BTS to make an unannounced visit to such a high-security location? The air was thick with speculation as Jin's car pulled up to the gates, cameras flashing, reporters scrambling for a statement. His expression was calm but resolute, his presence as commanding as ever. But what brought him here, and how is it tied to Jungkook's long-rumored case of alleged bullying within the military ranks? The question that has gripped fans and the media alike is this: has the time finally come for justice to prevail? The whispers of Jungkook's struggles have haunted armies for months, igniting a firestorm of outrage and concern. Reports of 2 senior soldiers allegedly targeting the youngest member of BTS during his military service sent shockwaves through the fandom. Now, with Jin stepping into the picture, the story takes a turn that no one saw coming. The mystery surrounding Jin's visit was compounded by his guarded silence. Dressed in a sharp black suit, he walked with purpose, his every move calculated. The normally cheerful and approachable Jin seemed to wear the weight of responsibility on his shoulders. Why now and why him? Could Jin hold the key to unraveling the truth behind Jungkook's ordeal? Jungkook's alleged bullying case has been a deeply emotional subject for fans, not just because of its nature, but because of who Jungkook is. The Golden Magne, known for his boundless energy, talent, and humility, is the last person anyone would expect to be targeted. His enlistment was supposed to be a testament to his dedication and love for his country, a time for growth and service. Instead, it became the backdrop for a story that no one wanted to believe. The rumors began with subtle hints, anonymous posts on online forums, vague statements from insiders. At first, they were easy to dismiss. After all, who could possibly bully someone as universally adored as Jungkook? But as the details grew more specific, the story became harder to ignore. Allegations of verbal harassment, isolation, and even targeted tasks designed to break his spirit painted a grim picture. When asked about the situation, Big Hit Music, BTS's agency, initially released a statement urging fans to refrain from spreading unverified information. But the silence that followed only fueled the speculation. Was the agency protecting Jungkook's privacy, or were they trying to contain a story too explosive to handle? Now, with Jin's unexpected appearance at the Ministry of Defense, the narrative takes a dramatic twist. Jin, who recently completed his military service with distinction, is no stranger to the pressures of life in uniform. His experience gives him unique insight into the dynamics of military life and the challenges faced by enlisted celebrities. Could his visit signal a breakthrough in the case? As reporters gathered outside the ministry, the tension was palpable. Would Jin speak? Would he confirm or deny the rumors? But true to form, Jin remained composed, offering no comments as he disappeared into the building. The mystery deepened when it was revealed that he was meeting with high-ranking officials, a move that suggested the matter was being taken very seriously. Meanwhile, Jungkook's silence has been deafening. Known for his candid interactions with fans, the lack of any direct acknowledgement from him has left many wondering about his state of mind. Is he okay? Has he been able to find peace amidst the storm? His last public appearance, though brief, showed a quieter, more introspective side of him, a stark contrast to the vibrant performer fans know and love. The emotional weight of the situation has not been lost on armies, who have rallied behind Jungkook with unwavering support. Social media has been flooded with messages of love, solidarity, and demands for accountability. Hashtags like #ProtectJungkook and #JusticeForJungkook have trended worldwide, reflecting the global reach of BTS's fanbase and their collective determination to see the truth come to light. Jin's involvement adds a layer of complexity to an already intricate story. As a senior member of BTS and someone who has walked the same path, his actions carry significant weight. Was he there to advocate for Jungkook, to ensure that his voice is heard? Or was his visit part of a larger effort to address systemic issues within the military? And what of the 2 senior soldiers accused of bullying? While their identities remain undisclosed, the pressure to hold them accountable is mounting. Will the Ministry of Defense take decisive action? Or will this become another case swept under the rug? The stakes are high, not just for Jungkook, but for the reputation of the military and its treatment of enlisted celebrities. As the day wore on, rumors began to swirl about what transpired behind closed doors. Some sources claimed that Jin presented evidence to support Jungkook's case, including testimonies from other soldiers. Others suggested that he was there to broker a resolution, leveraging his influence to ensure a fair outcome. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is clear: Jin's actions have reignited hope. His presence at the Ministry of Defense is a powerful statement, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, solidarity and courage can pave the way for change. As the world waits for official confirmation, the questions linger. What will come of Jin's meeting? Will Jungkook finally find closure? And most importantly, what does this mean for the future of BTS and their bond as a family? For now, all eyes are on Jin and the Ministry of Defense as the story unfolds in real time. The journey to justice is far from over, but with Jin leading the charge, there's a renewed sense of optimism. Could this be the turning point that fans have been waiting for? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: the world will be watching, and armies will be there every step of the way. As the hours turned into an emotionally charged vigil outside the Ministry of Defense, a ripple of tension spread among the gathered crowd. Fans, journalists, and curious onlookers speculated endlessly about the nature of Jin's visit. Questions floated in the air like whispers of a storm. Why had Jin chosen now to intervene? What evidence or knowledge might he possess that could tip the scales in Jungkook's favor? Inside the ministry, the atmosphere was no less intense. High-ranking officials reportedly greeted Jin with the respect befitting a man of his stature, not just as a global superstar but as someone who had completed his own military service with integrity and honor. This wasn't merely a meeting, it was a convergence of influence, justice, and the hope of millions who stood with Jungkook in solidarity. Sources close to the matter hinted that Jin came prepared, armed not only with his words but with documents and accounts from others in the division. What these documents contained was a closely guarded secret, but the whispers of their existence alone sent waves of speculation through the media. Could this evidence definitively prove the allegations against the two senior soldiers? Or would it shine a light on deeper issues within the military that extend beyond Jungkook's case? Armies shared heartfelt messages, recounting the times Jungkook had been their source of joy and inspiration. To imagine him enduring pain in silence was unbearable, and Jin's intervention felt like a beacon of hope in what had become an increasingly dark narrative. Jungkook's journey in the military, initially seen as a new chapter of growth, had taken an unexpected turn. The once bright anticipation of his enlistment was now overshadowed by the allegations. Yet, even in the face of adversity, Jungkook's resilience shone through. His silence, while agonizing for fans, was interpreted by many as a mark of his strength and maturity. He wasn't one to lash out or seek vengeance. Instead, he seemed focused on enduring the storm until the truth emerged.